This is the OkState Sports Report on the Triple Play Sports Radio Network. Now, with all the latest on the Pokes, here's Jordan King.
Good Tuesday to you. Well, let's start with some football news since we're now just 4 days away from the season's start as the countdown continues for the Pokes on the gridiron. Yesterday, Oregon State head man Jonathan Smith took to the podium for his weekly press conference ahead of what he called a tough matchup to start his second year with the Beavers.
Playing a quality opponent, a program we got a ton of respect for, and Coach Gundy and what he's been able to do really over a long period of time. Watching their tape, they got some athletes on both sides of the ball and some returning players on both sides of the ball that pose problems, and so it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Smith, though, says his team is looking forward to the challenges, as does he. He looks to lead his alma mater back to better times after starting off his head coaching career 2-10 last season. Now, a lot has been made of the lack of quarterback announcement from Oklahoma State fans, and Smith was asked whether the uncertainty of the opponent's QB is an added challenge.
You don't exactly know what it's going to look like. You got to base off of what it looked like last year, and you research on who they have, and if you don't have tape on them, you look into those guys. We're not making large changes defensively. I know schematics with this quarterback or it's that one.
Beavers will certainly be looking for a better output defensively. They finished last season in the bottom 2 of the country in terms of points against. A few other bits of news and notes for Oregon State. While they look for large improvements on both sides of the ball, just one new assistant coach, and that's a secondary coach, Blue Adams, who comes over from South Florida. So 9 of 10 assistants remain the same for Coach Jonathan Smith heading into the season. And perhaps the other most notable key returner for Oregon State, running back Jamar Jefferson, the 2018 Pac-12 Offensive Freshman of the Year, and also freshman All-American with 1,380 rushing yards last season. On to some baseball news, and probably news that isn't completely shocking, but according to Twitter and the Oklahoman, Jackson Holliday has made an early commitment to Oklahoma State, where his dad Matt just took a volunteer assistant job. Holliday, part of the 2022 class. I'm Jordan King. Do you have friends who are Pokes on Facebook or Twitter? Check out the 9 a.m. Sports Report every day on social media and share it with your cowboy and cowgirl friends.
This has been the OkState Sports Report with Jordan King, brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Heritage, trust, respect, with more than 20 locations, including 232 South Main Street in Stillwater and 2 locations in Enid. Great Plains Bank. For all the latest in cowboy and cowgirl sports, stay tuned to your only home for sports talk with an orange flavor. The Triple Play Sports Radio Network.